I'm absolutely certain that this comes as no surprise to anyone at all, right? Because Jacqueline Nunez, owner of the Conjuring house, has been a prominent figure within the paranormal world over the past 6 months for sure. Obviously owning one of the most reputable, or was most reputable, paranormal locations in the world, and arguably the most famous. She had a lot of influence and a lot of power, but her empire has come crumbling down over the past 6 months, and this video here kind of capitulates everything that we've seen from Jacqueline Nunez over the past 6 months, as she has now got a bench warrant out against her, which is basically seeking for Jacqueline Nunez to be arrested on sight for failing to appear in court, unsurprisingly. Now, yeah, this is pretty bonkers to say the very, very least. And, you know, it's, like I say, it is just a summary of how things have gone. But before I get into the video, I want to encourage you guys to go over to a brand new podcast that I've started, which is The Human Condition. Now, this podcast entails trying to basically look at Reddit stuff, right? And basically taking a look at what people have to say over on Reddit, like, am I the arsehole stuff? Am I the devil for this situation? And bring in a bit of light to it. Now, my co-host who does this with me is a YouTuber by the name of Kavos with well over 1 million subscribers. So you know that this is, you know, this ain't no shite, right? This is with some of the best people, not me, but him especially. And it's just kind of making fun of the situation. It's also available on Spotify. I will be leaving a link to the podcast YouTube channel and Spotify down in the description. So if you want to check it out, it would mean the world to me. Please go and check it out, obviously, after this video. There's going to be a few episodes going up a week as well, so you're not going to be short for content. But back to the topic at hand, being Jacqueline Nunez. Now, over on the Conjuring House Facebook page, someone who is very, very good with legal stuff and basically summarizes it and breaks it down so idiots like me can understand it, has kind of explained the situation in layman's terms. So, breaking news, again, rolling eyes emoji. You're from your local law reporter / legal analyst. Jacqueline's legal saga keeps delivering, so here we are again. I had to throw this together last minute. I really thought this was going to take a completely different turn. You're going to find out in just a moment why it did not, in fact, take a completely different turn. Today's courtroom drama wasn't just drama, it was peak drama. Jacqueline pulled the unthinkable and didn't show up to court, unsurprising. Now, to be fair, there are times when you're allowed to have a lawyer stand in for you and times when you absolutely cannot. The short time frame between her last court date and the one and this one made me suspect that there was a judgment or sentencing, both of which required the defendant to appear in person. Obviously, right? Because imagine if Jacqueline Nunez, hypothetically, right, got a jail sentence and she's sentenced to whatever it was. I think it was like a maximum of 10 months, hypothetically. They're obviously not going to say to your judge or to your legal representative, oh, Jacqueline's now going to be facing 10 months in prison, so that the lawyer can phone Jacqueline and be like, time to pack your bags and skedaddle to another country because you're looking at prison time, so she can pack her bags and skedaddle. Obviously, that's just not how it works. Again, hypothetical sentence there doesn't actually mean that that is going to be the outcome. But Jacqueline didn't. The Honourable Judge Brian Goldman wasn't having it and issued a bench warrant for Jacqueline Marie Nunez. Translation, she can now be arrested on sight. Failing to appear in court typically does one thing really well. It pisses off the court. This doesn't bode well for her chances of getting a bond once she's brought in. Now, to preface, obviously that does not mean that, you know, police teams and SWAT teams like from the movies are going to go swarming her house to arrest her. What this means is if she's pulled over again, for example, or she's like seen around the local area by the police department, they have a warrant to arrest her on site. They're obviously not going to go on a manhunt and hunt her down, but, you know, if they see her, they can take her in. Long story short of it. The bond terms for this warrant are no bail and no bond attachment, meaning that Jacqueline cannot post bail or secure a bond. She'll remain in jail until her sentence, and if jail time is part of her sentence, she'll stay there even longer. Next up, January 24th, where if she skips this hearing too, she'll earn herself another shiny bench warrant. If she does show, she'll still be arrested for today's no-show and hauled off to jail. Will she get a bond? Maybe. Will the court make her sit in custody for a while to make a point? Also maybe. If you have any questions about what this means or entails, ask in the comments. I'll be sure to answer some. Stay tuned for the courtroom drama on the 24th to see if Jackie picks up another warrant or if she's arrested. This is crazy, right? Like, and again, this just sums up everything that we've seen so far with Jacqueline Nunez and the Conjuring House saga, because it's just one thing after another and it never ends. And then Jacqueline's just suddenly... I can guarantee, right? If Jacqueline ever, like, you know, saw what was going on or whatever, I have no doubt she'll be the victim in this. Like, there's no world that I can envision where she, like, willingly is like, do you know what? I fucked up here. And I fucked up as well for the past 6 months, and I need to kind of, like, you know, sort this out. I mean, Jacqueline did make a post to Facebook over an hour ago, right? But it's nothing to do with the saga at hand, and I do actually have photos just to back up that this is no shite, right? And this is a genuine, like, case that she's got on her hands. So the first image I've got for you guys, this is all from Rhode Island Judiciary public portal, by the way, so this is open source information. So the party information is Jacqueline Nunez, date of birth, whatever it is. Obviously the address is being redacted, unsurprisingly. Warrant information, so the 6th Division Court, District Court. We've got a warrant number, warrant type, bench warrant issued. The judge, Brian A. Goldman, and then the issue status is bench warrant has been issued. Obviously, it has not been actioned yet because Jacqueline Nunez, as far as I'm aware, has not been taken in. I mean, clearly she hasn't been taken in because she's posting to Facebook. And again, these are the reasons why she's getting taken in. So you can see on the 28th of October 2024, she got 2 offences against her, a code 402 and a 2080. The first one being a DUI of liquor, blood and alcohol concentration, and the second being eluding law enforcement in a high-speed chase. Both go to the degree of misdemeanor, and there was no fine and no bond paid. So, yeah. Obviously, this is genuine stuff, right? And genuine, like, charges that are being faced against Jacqueline Nunez. And I, again, don't see a world where she sits there and she's like, you know what? I might have screwed up here. I might have made a big boo-boo and I need to probably preface and fix this situation before it gets out of hand and, like, really just hammers me and my business into the ground. I mean, she does kind of mention in her Facebook post about kind of having her reputation destroyed. Given the abundance of time on my hands since the reputation on me and my business, the Conjuring House, were destroyed, while people broke numerous laws in the process, I spend time researching things of interest, such as the discovery of the Mayflower passengers. Now, she goes on this, like, literally massive spree about it. I'm not going to get into it. It's completely irrelevant to the video and the topic at hand. But, of course, she ends it in the most Jacqueline Nunez way. I am Jacqueline Marie Nunez, owner of the Conjuring House, located in da-da-da, depicted in the films from 2013. We're the most famous paranormal location in the world, or you were at one point or another. To say that you are now is a stretch, to say the very least. But there we go. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Again, please do not forget to go over to The Human Condition, link in the description for that. You know, it's going to be a good time over there. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and while you're down there, jump to the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.